You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Well, guys, yesterday was the final match of the World Cup. Spain and Argentina played in the final, and España won the World Cup. Congratulations to them. However, before the final match, one of the Spanish players, who is completely Trump deranged, it seems, he really didn't want Trump actually being there when they were celebrating. He was actually in fear that he may actually be arrested and thrown into prison for refusing to shake President Trump's hand. Now, unlike socialist Spain, that would not happen here in the United States of America. You know, freedom of speech still exists here, even though the left is actually trying to eliminate that. So maybe this Spanish player thought that this was socialist Spain, when it's not. We actually have the right to criticize our leaders, even including the President of the United States. Now, this fear of prison, did he actually think that Trump was actually going to imprison him because he didn't shake his hand? Yeah, this is complete insanity, folks. This is complete Trump derangement. Now, this Spanish footballer's name is Borja Iglesias. And he did end up shaking President Trump's hand, even though we got it on video, folks. He really didn't want to do it. And he really wasn't even looking at President Trump. Okay? So Trump derangement has clouded this man's judgment. Okay? So let's go ahead and dive into it, guys. Here we go. Right over here. Spanish goalkeeper concerned he may go to prison for refusing to shake Trump's hand. Now, this actually came out before the final match. And like I said, he did end up shaking President Trump's hand. So it definitely seems like, he believed all the lies of the media, because the media is definitely left-wing and socialist, dare I say. But anyway, it says here, Spanish goalkeeper Borja Iglesias will have his hands full on Sunday trying to block Lionel Messi. And we already know that Spain ended up winning. But anyway, but he also seems to be concerned about events after the match. Iglesias, obviously not a supporter of President Trump, told Spanish media on Saturday that if his team were to prevail, he would get the post-game handshake over with as quickly as possible to avoid prison. My goodness, man. This is what he said, quote, "I don't want to go to prison," he said via All Out Soccer. "I hope to greet him at a time when we are all very happy and that it passes very quickly. I can forget about it. I don't think this is the time to celebrate, to create controversy, I should say. People know perfectly well what I think. I would love to do many things, but the reality is that even if people think I am all powerful, I don't have that much power to tackle certain things." The Spanish keeper has been an outspoken supporter of pro-Palestinian activists and has said that he believes Trump struggles with people who fight, quote, for progress and for fundamental values. Other words, socialism, folks. Yeah, that is absolutely insane. However, he did shake President Trump's hand right here. And you can actually see him there with the FIFA president. And President Trump is actually right here. And that's Iglesias right there. Let's check this out. So he gets his medal. Yeah, he really doesn't even really look at President Trump, but he does shake his hand right there. Yeah, absolutely crazy, guys. Absolutely crazy. Yeah, you're happy you got your medal right there. And he really doesn't even really glance much at President Trump. Yeah, complete insanity. Trump derangement, man, will make you end up believing anything, because we already know, guys, that President Trump gets like 95% negative press from the media. And when these people overseas see press coverage of President Trump, most all of it is, dare I say, negative. Negative. Boy, I got to tell you, man, that's why I always say, man, never look up the athletes for anything other than actually playing that sport. Because for the most part, guys, athletes, not very smart. They don't understand the political landscape for the most part. They're idiots. Even in Hollywood, folks. What was the actor who came out and said, hey, don't listen to any of us because we don't know what we're talking about? Was it Billy Bob Thornton? If I'm not mistaken, it could be someone else. I really can't remember. I wish I actually remember the actor who actually said that. However, they're right. They're completely right about this, man. So Spain wins the World Cup, and this footballer only shakes President Trump's hand because he was deathly afraid of going to prison. Maybe the socialists in Spain, actually probably not even the socialists in Spain, he's probably thinking that Trump was going to put him in prison. Because if you guys know the relationship between Spain and Trump right now, not very good. Because Spain doesn't want to pay their fair share when it actually comes to, international affairs and things like that, NATO, whatever. Now they don't want to do it. Don't want to do it. And Trump has called them out, and Trump has said, we're just going to end all trade with Spain. Yeah. So what do you guys make of this right here, guys? This footballer right here, terrified of going to prison. So he actually shakes President Trump's hand. Wow. Isn't that something? And I'm pretty sure, man, he was very triggered, man, seeing President Trump up there. Also, President Trump photobombed the photo with Spain when they were actually celebrating. Lefties lost their mind on that too. But anyway, guys, gonna leave right there. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you next time. Well, Black and White Nation, it is that time. The 4th of July sale is here. 20% off everything in the merch store, including our new America 250 second edition. Has America 250 on the front with the flag on the back. We also have our America 250 George Washington edition with the America 250 logo on the back, George Washington on the front. We have our Freedom shirt. We have all the merch you guys want. Patriotic gear. Our best-selling shirt is our Bald Eagle edition America 250 shirt. We have sports gear. We have hats. We have backpacks as well. Get your merch today, guys. 20% off. If you are a paying member to the website, you get 25% off. And by the way, you can become a member and support us just for $10 a month. You can also save money by getting the annual plan. If you would like to donate to us, you can do it directly on the website. $5, $10, $20, whatever you guys want to give. We do appreciate the support.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.